Coach.
It's got to be feeling good knowing you're not going to be in a shirt and tie tomorrow on a game day.
Yeah, it feels great that I'm not going to be in there. I'm basically, just waiting to play, man. I've been waiting for a year now, so the biggest thing is, I can't be too anxious out there. I just got to play basketball.
Yeah, what's been the most difficult part of sitting out a year for you?
You said it's sitting out a year. That's a long time of not playing basketball, something that I played every year growing up, AAU and at Oklahoma. I played basketball every year. I never sat out. So the biggest thing was, I just had to be patient. I see my teammates out there competing with people, and I'm just like, every day my game was practicing against them. I want to use my new talents that I gained working out this whole year on someone else.
Now, it must have been difficult to sit out. What are some positives that you can take from sitting out that year?
Man, it was difficult, but you can take, gaining knowledge of the game, like sitting back and watching coach and the coaching staff, like why they sub and, how they coach. And also, I got a chance to work on my game, on things that I struggle with coming in, so I made, all my weakness my strengths.
Glad you got 7 games with the guys before conference schedule starts.
Yeah, that's big because I get a chance to, mesh with them, gel, because I am their point guard, so I got to find ways to get them ball and, score too. So, that's a big thing before conference play.
It should be somewhat seamless though, right? You've been practicing with the guys, so, it shouldn't be that difficult, should it? Or do we look more into it than we need?
Practice is different than the game. Practice, you don't really think about it as much, but in the game, that's when it all comes, together.
Right.
So you got to kind of, mesh it in the game because practices come natural because you got coach to stop every play or other coaches to tell you to do this, to tell you to that. Games, you got a split second and something got to happen.
What are you looking forward to most tomorrow night? Is just stepping on the floor enough, or is there much more on your agenda, you think?
Like I said, I want to win every chance I get. I'm just looking forward to playing with the guys, stepping out on the court, playing for the Knights, because, this is my first time as a UCF basketball player tomorrow night. So, I'm excited for that, and I just want to get out there and play.
Coach said, obviously not to say you haven't been working hard in practice all the time, but that he sees the energy level pick up in you this week as the kind of light at the end of the tunnel got a little bit closer. Have you felt that boost knowing that it's right around the corner?
Yeah, because when you see you got 5-6 games, you kind of go through the motion. Because I sat out all last year, you go through the motion in practice. It's just another day. They're getting them ready for a game. It's just another day to you, and just like, oh, I gotta come lift in the morning, or I gotta run in the morning because I gotta make up for the conditioning that they do in the game. So this week, I just felt like it's here now. I gotta focus back into the team. I gotta focus on scouting report now. At first I didn't have to, but now I gotta listen, and actually, cooperate with what coach is saying and, produce.
I know you've taken a leadership role on this team before. We talked about the meeting that you called before the season, stuff like that. Is it different now to be an on-court leader, do you think, or did you actively take that role knowing the role you were going to play as a point guard when you came back?
Coming in, that's one of the things that coach wanted to work on with me is being a leader, and he plugged away at it all last year in the summertime and all this year in preseason. So finally, when I get my chance to step on the court, he told me to be a leader before you step on the court, lead by example and lead before you can actually play, So that's what I try to do. I try to lead, and then eventually coach was like, you got to lead, we need a leader. So eventually I just took over and just try to lead the team as best as I can.